Hey everybody, welcome to Hodgkin's 2 Electric Boogaloo. I am your bloody nosebleed host, Julio DeSanctis. Uh, Yesterday, I was blowing my nose, and just a absolute eruption of a dam of sorts came. My nose bled for an hour and a half. Apparently, it's a common side effect. You're not supposed to blow your nose very hard while you're here, because my platelets are low, my red blood cells, my white blood cells, whatever. I'm on a blood thinner on top of that. So for like an hour and a half, my nose bled, and it was like a scene from Platoon in here. There was blood all over the floor, in the bathroom. Every time they took the gauze out, it was just flowing and bleeding. And yeah, I put an ice pack on my head because apparently that will constrict the blood vessels and help stop the blood. So my buddy, also a cancer survivor, my buddy who came by with some delicious chicken pho as a tribute to me, um, he got to witness a lot of it. Not the worst of it, but a lot of it. Yeah. Anyway, we're going on 24 hours almost without it bleeding. So that seems like a victory. I've been told not to blow my nose as much. I do have this, it's like a sinus thing, right? You get this bile in your mouth, you get a runny nose. It's a side effect of all this bullshit. So that was why I was blowing my nose. And, not once, I'm quite certain not once did they say, don't blow too hard. You might get a bloody nose that doesn't ever stop. But that's what happened yesterday. Also, yesterday, I got a very nice Fuck Cancer hat. Now, I'm not 100% sure who sent this to me, but I believe it's a dear old friend of mine who is going through her own battle with cancer right now. And I know that she's going to kick that cancer's ass just like I'm kicking Hodgkin's ass. And my thoughts and prayers are with her. And she's a very strong, lovely woman. So keep at it. And if it's somebody else that sent me this hat, please let me know. And it's a great hat. It fits good. I don't look too bad as a bald man in a hat. The other thing that happened yesterday, while one of my nurse comes in and says that there are Reiki healers on the floor, and if I want to take advantage of that. So at first I thought he was kidding, right? And I was like, well, this is a hospital filled with medicine and science, right? Like real things. I said, Reiki healers? I said, are there crystals? Will there be candles lit that I can aromatherapy my way to healing, to defeating cancer? He obviously knew that I was kidding. And he was like, listen, it's something that we offer to the patients. So I did not take advantage. I fully expected to have to wear like the triangle over my head, like George Costanza. And then eventually I'd turn purple and yell, I'm an eggplant. I'm an eggplant. For any of you Seinfeld fans, that it was an early Seinfeld episode. I'm not a doctor, but I play one in real life, as Jerry says. Either way, that did not take place. I thought it was pretty comical that they have the Reiki healing. Whatever. Anyway, so that happened. What else happened? My wife is coming today to bring me some chicken pho again to help me feel better and to give me some clothes to change into because it is nice. I try not to wear anything for more than a day or so. I generally emit a bad chemo smell, and I feel like it clings to my clothes. I don't know if anybody else smells it, but I smell it. And we're at T+5. This is transplant day +5. So hopefully I'm really only about 3 or 4 more days in here. It'd be great if I was out by Tuesday. That would be fucking amazing. But we'll see. I've been told that 8 days post-transplant is literally the earliest a human can physically recover. You just can't create enough white blood cells, regular blood, whatever, fast enough to do it any sooner than that. So I believe I can at least be tie the world record. It's been tied many times, happened in this hospital. It's happened, they said there are T+8s that get out. So fingers crossed on that. Okay, and now lastly, I had a bad Thursday. I gave you the Cincinnati Bengals. I knew they'd win. I should have said they weren't going to cover that 9 points. I knew they'd win, but they didn't cover. And then the Miami Hurricanes, wow, they did not show up until late in that game. And then the kicker blew it with an easy field goal for at least the win, but they still wouldn't have covered the 4 points. But anyway, I've got picks today, both college and pro for you. Again, these are entirely for entertainment purposes. If you are losing money based on my picks, I can't help you. I'm just doing this for funsies. But I like Wisconsin, even though they're down right now. I still think Wisconsin wins and covers that 2 points. I like Notre Dame getting 2 against Cincinnati. I like LSU giving up 3.5 against Auburn under the lights at home. LSU is tough. I think Auburn has problems with their Bo Nix problem. And then Mississippi State over Texas A&M. I think Mississippi State, they're getting 7. I don't know if you want to throw a 4-team teaser together to give you extra points in each direction. But I think Mississippi State gives A&M a game. They might lose, but I don't think they'll lose by a touchdown. I think they might even win that game because Texas A&M's offense is iffy. All right, in the NFL, I am sticking. The Detroit Lions have put some tough games together, and they're finally playing a bad team. They're getting 3 going to Chicago to play the Bears. I think it's always a bad mistake to have your head coach look like he should be your strength and conditioning coach. It hasn't worked out in the past. Dan Campbell, I don't know if it's going to work out for you, but right now you got the Lions mostly playing hard, right? With the exception of them blowing the fourth quarter against Green Bay, that you guys have mostly played hard. So I like the Detroit Lions getting 3. The Titans -7 in New York against the Jets. I'm sorry, the Jets are terrible. They have nothing. I would think that this would be like a 10 or 12 point spread. So the Titans seemed like an easy one to me. But staying in New York, the New York Giants, they are not going to lose by 7 points to the Saints. They're going to lose, but like everything else over the last couple of years, they're going to lose close. And they're probably going to lose, sadly, on their own mistakes, because that's what they do. But they play tight, they play hard, and they might, because the Saints' offense is not good, they might even win this game. Let's see, the Rams. I'll give the 4.5 against the Cardinals. The Rams have owned the Cardinals since Sean McVay has gotten there, and I think from top to bottom they're just a much better team. As good as Kyler Murray is, he can't run around all game and beat them. The Packers are going to destroy the Steelers. The Steelers are all banged up, and they're just terrible. It's just a terrible squad this year. What else we got? Tom Brady is going to embarrass the Patriots. That's 7.5. Take that all day. And finally, the Cowboys. As much as I like the the Carolina Panthers story and this rejuvenation of Sam Darnold, the Cowboys are the better squad here. Sam Darnold tends to make mistakes against good defenses, and I think the Cowboys have a pretty good defense. So the Cowboys -4.5, that seems like a win to me. So that's it. Hopefully I'll do better than 0-2 on Thursday. Fuck cancer. Keep fighting the good fight. Go get vaccinated. What else? Yeah, that's it. Fuck cancer. Thanks for the hat. And love you all. Be here tomorrow, and hopefully not that much longer. Hopefully I'm getting out of here soon. T+8, that's what we're shooting for. Bye-bye.